Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about the best free VPNs for iPhone. And if you've gone to the App Store and tried to download a free VPN, you've probably noticed that there are a ton of them, and it can be really hard to figure out exactly which one is right for you. So I've tested a lot of them out, done quite a bit of research, and I found what I feel to be the best free VPN for iPhone, and that's this one right here, Windscribe. And I'm going to talk more about it and explain why I feel this is the best one overall. But in case it isn't exactly what you're looking for, I'm also going to go a little bit into two other free VPN options that might be better for your needs. And that's going to be the free version of ProtonVPN and TunnelBear. At the end, I'll also wrap up with some recommendations for the best paid VPN options if you're looking to upgrade. Now, one of the main things that you want to make sure you're getting with a free VPN is privacy and security, because a lot of free VPNs take your personal information, the record of all the websites you visited, and they sell it to advertisers and marketers, and that's how they make a profit. And that means they're keeping that information. And if a government agency would request it, they would have it. If a hacker accesses their system, it can be leaked out over the internet, and all of that has happened. So you want to make sure that whichever free VPN you're getting has been audited by an outside independent external company and been shown to be secure and not keep any personal information on their own servers. And all the VPNs that I'm going to be recommending in this video have done that: Windscribe, ProtonVPN, and TunnelBear. Now, what makes Windscribe so great? Why do I like it so much? Well, first off, you see a free VPN that doesn't make money by selling your information. The way they make money is by getting you to hopefully upgrade to the paid plan. And that means that they're going to put limitations on their free version. So every free VPN that isn't selling your information is going to wind up with some limitations, and you want to find the one that has the best deal, the least amount of limitations. And I believe that's Windscribe. A lot of free VPNs will have a data limit, and with Windscribe you have a 10 gigabyte data limit. You can get a little bit more if you share a post on X about them, but you're basically starting off with 10 gigabytes per month. And that's not terrible, especially compared with TunnelBear, where you only get 2 gigabytes per month and no way to get more. Another way that a VPN will limit you is by the amount of countries that you can connect to, right? Besides for giving you more privacy and security, a VPN also allows you to make it seem as if you're somewhere else in the world, so you can get access to content or websites that's only available somewhere else. And a free VPN will often limit the amount of countries you can connect to. So with Windscribe, you can connect to 10 countries. You don't get the full amount, but you can get 10 countries, which isn't bad compared to, let's say, ProtonVPN, where you only get 6 and you can't even choose them. You have to just click Quick Connect and the VPN chooses a location for you. Now, ProtonVPN does give you unlimited data, even though they are limited in terms of the countries. And TunnelBear does give you access to all of the countries, the locations. There's about 47 of them as of now, even though they're limited in the data. But Windscribe, in my opinion, even though they limit both of those things, they strike a nice balance: 10 countries and 10 gigabytes of data. So instead of being limited to either countries or data, you get a little bit of both. Now, where Windscribe really does stand out, especially on iPhone compared to a lot of other free VPNs, is the amount of features that they give you. So if you go into the menu over here, you just have a ton of different features, and a lot of these are pretty advanced. One of them that I like a lot is a blocker feature, which allows you to block malware, ads, and a bunch of other stuff, and neither ProtonVPN or TunnelBear offer this. You also have a kill switch with Windscribe. This disconnects your internet if the VPN connection ever drops, so that allows you to make sure that you're always connected to the internet together with the VPN. In the free version of Proton, you also get this, but in TunnelBear on iPhone, you do not have a kill switch. But what I would say is probably the biggest win for Windscribe over TunnelBear and Proton and most other free VPNs is that it allows you to access streaming content and torrent when you're connected to this VPN. So you can use Windscribe and then go over to a website like Netflix or Amazon Prime Video and access content libraries that are in a different country. Most free VPNs will not let you do this. ProtonVPN won't, TunnelBear won't, and many others as well just don't offer this. With Windscribe, the connection might be a little slow because the best servers are going to be reserved for paying customers, but you can do it. One thing you should make sure to do though, if you do this, is go into your Windscribe account online, and there'll be a setting over here, unlock streaming. You want to make sure that's checked off in order for it to be enabled. So just to wrap up over here, if you're looking for what I would say is the best all-around free VPN, I would have to go with Windscribe. If you want a lot of data and you don't really need a lot of connections, and you also want a very secure VPN, because Proton does have a reputation, they're a very well-known company when it comes to cybersecurity. It is a very secure VPN, so if that's something that's a very big priority for you and you don't need a torrent or stream or a lot of connections, then ProtonVPN is the one I would go with. And if you don't need a lot of data, but you need a lot of connections, and you also want a decent amount of security and privacy, then TunnelBear is the one I would go with. Now, one last thing, if you are looking to upgrade from a free VPN to a paid VPN, paid VPNs are in just a different league. You're going to get 100 plus countries, fast speeds, streaming support, torrenting support, all of that with no problems. And of these 3 options here, the one with the best paid plan is going to be ProtonVPN. You're going to have 117 countries to choose from, optimized servers for streaming and torrenting, and you also have their reputation of Proton, which is very well known and very secure, so you're getting a very good app. There are other options though. You have ExpressVPN, which is personally my favorite VPN. That's the one that I use on a daily basis. And you also have Surfshark. And both of these VPNs, Surfshark and Express, have a 7-day free trial for iPhone, so you can try them out for 7 days and see if you're ready to move up to a paid VPN. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope that this helped you out. I hope you have a better idea of which free VPN is the best option for you. If you want more information about some of these VPNs, or if you want a discount on the paid ones, you can check out the description below. You'll find all of that there. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one.